Hello, y'all. This is the first episode of Mental Minutes. We're going to talk about a couple different things in the future, and this is just, I would call, a warm-up episode. We're going to talk about something current in the news. I'm going to give some of my mental notes about it and just share a few my take on it. Feel free to chime in the comments or record a video of your own. Okay? So today's episode, I want to talk about Brittany Griner. And for the people who don't know, Brittany Griner is someone who played in the WNBA and was held in captivity in Russia because of some marijuana charges. I believe she had a small amount of marijuana on her. I do not know the full story. I just know that it's caused a lot of controversy of her being bargained for other criminals that we currently have in the United States. So here's what the New York Times stated. Here are the latest developments. This article is by someone by the name of Edgar Sandwall. Brittany Griner arrived in the United States on Friday after she was freed from a Russian prison in exchange for Victor Bout, the convicted Russian arms dealer. The trade ended 10 months of captivity for Ms. Griner, whose conviction on drug smuggling charges became entangled in Russia's deteriorating relations with the United States since Moscow's invasion of Ukraine. The American basketball star landed at the U.S. Army's Joint Base San Antonio, Fort Sam Houston, and was taken to the Brooke Army Medical Center. The facility confirmed in a statement where she will be examined and receive any necessary medical treatment. So that is the current state that she's in. She is in the U.S. She is safe. She is secure. They did exchange her for someone named Victor Bout. I'm not wanting to comment about the actual switch. My concern is the debates that came up around wanting to trade her in for any prisoners that we had. I noticed a lot of comparison to other people who have been caught in Russia or in other countries and held in captivity. A lot of people made it about race. A lot of people made it about the fact that she's a woman in the WNBA and she doesn't matter. I've seen all kind of toxic viewpoints. I've also seen some pretty interesting viewpoints related to people who were in the military and are held in captivity. And that's pretty much the gist of what I've seen so far. I just think it's interesting how people kind of use it. Well, if this person comes back from Russia, then this person should come back from Russia. The number one thing that I take away from this is we don't really know what's all being exchanged here. The faces could be Brittany Griner and Victor Bout, but something else might be under the surface of this bargaining. So to believe that it's this simple just seems a little preposterous to me. And I think there's something more going on besides what the media tells you, because we all know that there's three perspectives. There's what we see, what the other person sees, and then what really happens. So I would take this, very lightly. I am very glad that she's back and she's home safe. My major concerns are, was she tortured? Did she experience any type of other problems while being locked up? Was she in solitary confinement? Was she with the general population? Was she being mistreated? I noticed that they cut off her locks. If you're in prison, they obviously do that. That's another statement of its own. I feel like that's kind of like sending a message. But that's just personal for me. I don't know if that holds any type of truth to it for what actually happened. Anything else regarding this issue? Can't think of any right now. I'm sure I'll get better at this as time goes on, but this is your first episode of Mental Minutes. I'll see you soon.